I said I'd be back and I am. This video is gonna be about anger because me and a girl that I've known for multiple years, maybe 3 I think, um, is going through a rough time in her life, and many things in her life has been more difficult to understand unless you know her. And we've always fought over the most stupidest ideas in our whole entire life, but sometimes those fights brought wedges in our friendship and it collided us apart. And then every time I see her that she's struggling, I'm always there for her. I mean, I've told her that I set aside our differences to make sure that you're okay. I don't want someone in this world to just not be okay. I mean, not everybody in this world is going to go through life perfectly fine, but if you see someone struggling, it's better to ask them if they are okay and make them feel as if someone is there so they don't have a stupid idea of taking their life or blaming others and just trying to get through life as best as they can. But if you just let them think, oh, no one's there for me, eventually these kids have thoughts of, no one's there, I'm all alone, and then they have issues getting through life because they think no one cares. But someone does care, and if you withhold all this anger in you and make it seem as if you're not going to get through life because everybody doesn't care and you blame other people, that's not going to happen. I had to take my time to apologize for things that my actions that happened, and no, it wasn't all my fault that we fought, but I did apologize for my part of it. We do come back together as true friends in the end because we sit there and we talk through it and we explain why we're sorry and that we're there for each other. But if you go through life thinking, oh, no one's there for me, and you don't apologize for something you've done, you're never gonna continue with friends and you're never gonna continue through life. um it's just really hard on others and everybody else if you're sitting around going angry and you don't talk. I know, because every time I get angry and I'm around my second mom, she gets mad because I don't talk when I'm angry. When I'm angry or when I'm upset, I don't talk because I don't know. I either don't know how to word it or I don't think the person that I'm expressing it to will understand. So I write. I write it down in this notebook that I was given. I either write it or I write poetry. And I really like writing poetry because it expresses more. But you have to you have to find a way to control your anger. I mean, some people think, "Oh, anger is always the better thing. Violence is always the better thing." But if you look at it, it's not. And I can prove that. There's voicemails on my phone expressing how angry people can be with me and they want to turn it to violence, but in reality, it's not the best thing ever. That little girl that I was friends with and that I help to this very day, it breaks my heart every time I listen to that voicemail hearing her voice at the end. Because she says, you may not know me, but I do. I've been with you ever since, every time that I've seen you post a status on Facebook about you being angry or you being scared or upset or just angry, I'm there. When people humiliate you on Facebook, I'm there to prove them wrong because I know you. I may have not walked a million footsteps in your shoes, but I know you. You tell me a lot about you because you know I understand. And I'm proud to be her friend. I'm proud to be called her friend. And I don't even think she realized the voicemail that she's at the end of was supposed to go to me. I don't think anybody told her that that voicemail was supposed to go to me. But it's okay. Because sometimes I let things go. It's been dealt with. I've dealt with it. I've gotten over it because you have to forgive Even if the people that you're forgiving don't know you're forgiving them, you forgive them. I've learned that the hard way, so I write it in my notebook. I forgive this person because blah 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 blah. Or I just say it out loud. I mean, it's better to express yourself by getting it out than holding it in, because if you withhold something for so long, you're going to explode. I've seen myself explode. My mom has seen me explode. A lot of people have seen me explode because I hold so much in. And I've learned that it's better to let it out. And when I don't have someone that I trust talking to, I write it in my notebook. I mean, I don't understand how I could let anger withhold my friends and my family and everything else, so I let it go. I think doing this isn't just for my own good. I think it's good for all the teenagers out there that are struggling through life because no one cares. But there is someone that cares. My dream job in life is to help kids, teenagers, to get through life, to understand that there's gonna be speed bumps. You're gonna have these little speed bumps, you're gonna have these big speed bumps. They're not to ruin your life, they're to help you learn through life. You're gonna make mistakes, but don't the reason you're making that mistake is to learn from it. And if you keep continuing to do that mistake, obviously you're not learning anything. I've learned that giving yourself in and giving up isn't always the best way to turn around, because there are people out there that do care about you. You may not know it yet. There's someone that would give the world for you, and I want you to know it today. Right now, today, there is someone out there that cares and loves you to death. And I think that is the end of this video, and I'll be back.